little clip-on microphone. And what we're going to do here, this is just a quick, take the gloves off. It's a quick tester for Tuesday. I already did one test, quick one on the back. So I'm going to repeat it now. I want to try something else and add to it. So the thing is, the one we're doing on Tuesday has all this green foliage and stuff in it. So I just wanted to make it straightforward, simple, or I don't think simple is the word, just an alternative way of doing it. So it's part of my remit, my fun. You recall I've got these things. What we need is a knife. Just 2 seconds. Oh no, I've got it. Fine. So these are just pastel sticks. Craft knife, sharp one. Handy knife. And what we do, I've got various sticks. These are just old ones that are floating around that I've grabbed. Let's get rid of the. So sometimes we can use little pads, makeup pad to on, but I'm going to use a scraper. I've got a couple of different yellows. Any old pastels will do. It's just bright colours. So using my knife, just scrape it. Oops, wrong end. Where I want the foliage to be. Can use the sponge. I'm just doing a test based on some nice. I use a couple of different yellows. This is a green. These are just soft pastels. Well, soft. I say soft. There. I don't think it matters which ones you use. Really, just pastels. Actually, build it up. Don't know where that one came from. Got a different yellow here. So I'm going to use a bit of that. A variation. More at the bottom than at the top because the canopy of the tops of the trees doesn't have so much. So I can just, and there's a bit of, I've got a little bit of earthy, dark, browny colour. Teasing, especially at the bottom. I love the randomness of it. But obviously, if it's winter, autumn, you could use lots of this browny colour. Use what colours you like. A bit of blue will help. It's a nice little scratching noise. Final bit of additional bright yellow, almost layering the colours on. Right, once you've done that, my next piece of equipment we need, could actually zoom in a bit on this, I think. Just give me a sec. That's about as far as it goes. The next thing is a water sprayer. Just a atomizer. I'm just going to spray onto the pastel. You can see what happens, it fuses it. You get these lovely colours. One of the things I was concerned about, and I'm going to try it now, is branches and white areas of the branch. So my plan was to use the edge of a brush or a pointed item. This isn't pointed enough. I wanted it, you need an edge. The end of a rigger will do it. Just have to be a bit inventive and find through my got a thin end of a rigger. We'll just try that for a minute. While it's damp, I'm just gonna think trees and spread it. Don't need many, just a few. There you go. Takes all the pain out of foliage. Ooh, that was a bit dark, wasn't it? Big twig. Obviously where there's more water, so really you need to find a nice thin edge. Don't go too strong. But there's no reason why. I shouldn't have thought. If we make the brush slightly damp, if we wanted to add some, we'll give it a go anyway. Just use the brush like we do normally. Just add some in. The reason I was using the end was I was hoping to get some white areas. I think to do that, you need to use the end and just wipe it off with a bit of tissue. Not perfect, but get the gist of it. And then we can still utilize our brush or a brush and watercolours. Here's a bit of dark green. I'll find a bit of burnt umber. Never can find things when you want. So I've got a palette here. Supposed to be burnt umber and green there. If I get a nice dark colour, but my blues run out, so but we can quite easily, probably better with a rigger, use the edge. Can add more, don't like that. Disregard what I said there. Not quite what I had in mind. Might work. Keep going. When in doubt, just keep going. Because you can hydrate the pastels that we've put on there as well to give the sort of impression that there's a hedgerow. Just gently squiggling it around. Sort of a leafy hedgerow. We can add some watercolours of our own to strengthen it. A bit more spray. Just let that dry and it should fuse quite well. Well, the one on the other side is dried back. Just use our rigger to add some extra foliage details, and when that dries, we get a lovely wind. Oh, have I got winter on the brain? We get a lovely backdrop of foliage. So there's the plan, and then when it dries back really well, then we'll mix up some proper darks and just tease in some extra branches. Yeah, quite pleased with that. Nice little test. So there's a look ahead to what's coming. Oh dear. It's not far off the palette that I use either. Not bad for a Sunday morning. That'll dry back lovely. And if you frame it up as well, get a really lovely forest. Well, that's my plan. See you Tuesday.